Hi there, working on a TSL 100 JCM 2000 Marshall Super Lead, triple Super Lead amplifier. I've got it apart, and unfortunately this has been looked at by another service centre who is absolutely dreadful. There's so much wrong with this now. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. See, the output transformers obviously had a problem in the past, and maybe the connection's burnt off right at the end there where it should be, and they've just simply joined it here, and they put I don't know if you can see that black electrical insulation tape there. It's absolutely terrible, and it's very dangerous. Something happened when they reassembled it, and obviously there's some sort of fire there. This is the board that's terrible. Look at this. Not only have they not put a nice Belton socket on there, but look at these sockets they put on. They're not even new. They're well used. It's horrific. There's a soldering on the original sockets. They're fine. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, pads are not there. Broken pads and tracks. I doubt whether this was like that before someone attempted to take the other socket out and solder it. Probably yanked it off. And look, I mean, there's a lot of horrors on this board. There's been surface mount, top repairs, not actually taking the trouble to take the board out like I've done, and it's just horrendous. These things, look at that, terrible. So I've had to go through all the capacitors and everything, check all the capacitors are all right, check all the resistor values are all right on the board. Obviously the fuse is here, no wobbly ceramic resistors or whatever these are called, cement I think they are, no wobbly ones. Check all the diodes. But I've got some brand new beautiful Belton sockets I'm going to put in here. Then I'm going to take the trouble to point wire the wires that have come off, and look at that. This is melted, this wire. Obviously it goes without saying that the tubes were all gone as well, but got a brand new set of tubes for this. I did see on another video that these Marshall boards give a lot of trouble with the bias, and also one YouTube channel, I think it's UK Amp Guy or something in Reading, Berkshire. He says that these boards, they can go slightly conductive, so the HT bleeds through in different parts of the board. I hope that's not the case, because you cannot, although I'm authorized by Marshall here in Brazil, they can't get any of these boards. And in England, if I was to contact people in England, obviously I'm from England, and get them to get a Marshall board, is £150 plus the freight over here plus import tax, and at the moment it's 606 reais to the pound, so it's a huge amount of money to replace this entire board. So I'm hoping that this board is okay. And once I do change these sockets here and sort all these resistors out, there's one resistor in here, I don't know if you can see that, but that measures nothing, so I don't know. I'm going to have to check everything really carefully. I think I might replace this rogue capacitor here because it looks horrible. So yeah, anyway, I might post another video on this same one when I've got it all up and running. I probably will, actually, to show you that I've actually combated this terrible bad workmanship, this bad botching that this other service centre in Curitiba has done. I'm not going to mention any names, but they are terrible. This is not the only one by a long way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.